Visco girls are taking over the internet, but what are they?
What are they, you say? Visco girls are abominations from the deepest, darkest depths of hell. They were all placed on Earth to haunt all of us with their overly exaggerated, over-enthusiastic, happy-go-lucky vibes. I mean, holy shit. Are these people never sad? Do they never get upset? Why do they constantly have a smile on their face? No normal person that I know can be this happy all the fucking time. There's something wrong here. I feel as though that they were probably all genetically modified at birth in some kind of secret lab, taking away all their emotions besides happiness. Alright, so welcome back to the internet, you know? The place where people talk about things that they find entertaining, weird, creepy, and, you know, just talk about the personal problems that they have in their lives that, honestly, nobody wants to hear about. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Visco girls, and I'm pretty sure, like, 90% of you already know what I'm talking about here. But for the good 10% of you out there who don't know what I'm talking about, you may be asking, what are Visco girls exactly? And in order to satisfy your curiosity for what a Visco girl actually is, I've decided to pull a definition straight from Urban Dictionary because we all know that Urban Dictionary is 100% accurate all of the time. And it says here that Visco girls are girls who wear oversized t-shirts or sweatshirts with Nike shorts, have Vans, Crocs, Birks, I think Birkenstocks, and wears a shell necklace. She also wears tube tops and jean shorts. So far, this pretty much has Emma Chamberlain written all over it. She always has a hydro flask. She can't leave home without a scrunchie, and her favorite car is a Jeep. So pretty much what we just read was Emma Chamberlain's entire autobiography. Now to be clear, Visco girls have been around for a long time. It just was something that we didn't have a name for until now. So as we can see here in this photo, this girl named Sydney Serena, she pretty much is a good example of what a Visco girl looks like. See here in the photo, she has black Birkenstocks on. You know, she's got that little purple hair scrunchie on her wrist when it's supposed to be in her hair. She's got that surfer dude looking shirt on, and obviously super short shorts. She pretty much embodies the whole energy, the vibe of a Visco girl. And she pretty much acknowledged it too. She said, "Today, I turned myself into a Visco girl. And as you can see, the penny boarding didn't go as planned." Link in bio to watch. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be watching any of that. Now, the internet is a very funny place, and this is why I love it, you know? Things that we did not have a name for before, for all these years, all of a sudden do. You know, those weird-ass, skinny-looking dudes who wear eyeliner all the time and intentionally slide into girls' DMs only to mentally destroy them later on are now called e-boys. The girls who desperately try so hard to be relatable suddenly got into anime because they think it's cool. They are now called e-girls, because it's all of a sudden a new trend to like anime because it's so relatable in 2019. But if you were to come out and say that shit like 15 years ago, you would have probably gotten bullied and called a weeb. So there's actually like an online tutorial about how you can actually become a Visco girl, and it says that it'll cost you $1,200 to become a Visco girl. It says here that becoming a Visco girl isn't cheap. In order to give off that trademark, effortless, easygoing vibe, you have to perfect the no makeup and wear clothes that say, "No, really, I'm not trying to be this chill." And yet there are set in stone rules. One of them being that name brands really, really matter. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. They're trying so hard, right? To be basic as fuck, but in turn are actually being the female versions of Hypebeast. So it says here, a Brandy Melville tube top will cost $16. Don't know what that is, but it's just this thing that this girl has on right here. A tube top. Now, obviously, you girls are more familiar with these types of things than me, but I don't think a fucking what appears to be a half-torn hobo shirt that is wrapped around your chest and stomach area as if you're a burn victim is worth $16. But hey, we all have our opinions. Here we have Birkenstocks, about $100. For Birkenstocks. Listen, I find it funny how years ago you would have been roasted for wearing something like this. Being caught in broad daylight with something that your goddamn dad would be wearing at the family cookout. But now it's all the rave. Get yours today for $99.95. Bike shorts. Ah, okay. So it looks like we're going through an Emma Chamberlain type catalog right now. This is basically her trademark look. You know, gotta try your best to fit in with all the rest of the people who want to look like they work out and claim that they're super active, when in reality, they probably hit the gym only once every 6 months. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, we just hit the mother load of what it means to be a Visco girl. High-waisted denim shorts. Oh yeah, you know, catch a local Visco girl in one of these, and also a buff dude at one of your local gay strip clubs. I mean, low-key looks kind of comfortable, not gonna lie. I may have to cut myself one of these real quick. Size 31, quantity about 2, add to bag, and it's free real estate, baby. Let's go. Can't forget your scrunchies, $18 for 10 perfectly set scrunchies. And of course, we're not going to be using this for our hair. We're going to just be putting them on our wrists because who needs a bracelet when you've got perfectly set scrunchies? Only $18. And last but not least, we can't forget the seaside shells from the exotic beaches of Bohemia. Is that even a place? Excuse my poor geography.
What does one do when they're in their 30s and aspiring to become a Visco girl? Like, I think I'm a Visco lady because, like, in your 30s, are you a Visco girl? Like, is my mom?
Listen, if you're a girl in your 30s and you're aspiring to be a Visco girl, then you just need to reevaluate your whole entire life because obviously you're going through a midlife crisis. You know, I might have to recommend an intervention, refer you to Dr. Phil because, hey, all of this needs to be recorded on live TV so that later on I could roast you for attempting any of this. So now that we've pretty much got a rundown of what Visco girls wear, how they look, and how much it'll actually cost to be a Visco girl, I think it's now time for us to actually hear how they speak and communicate with each other.
Hi, you must be new. Yeah, this is a new hydro flask. Oh, you don't have one?
So within the first 5 seconds of this video, we could all clearly see the key traits of a Visco girl. Here we can see she has about 5 to 10 different scrunchies on the side of her arm. And oh, can't forget the one on her hydro flask. She's got the trademarked seaside shelled necklace. She's got her hair in a ponytail, the somehow oddly overly excited energy that just comes out of nowhere. And of course, her very first words were, "And I oop." Like she's out here sounding like my grandma's water sprinkler or something. Like that shit literally sounds like some kind of foreign alien language from outer space because it definitely did not come from this planet.
Oh, these are just my scrunchies. I noticed you don't have one. Really? You keep that. Don't even worry about it. And this?
I like how she says, "And I oop." And I oop. Like what the even though that this video is obviously ironic, or at least I hope it is, and she's probably just making fun of Visco girls, at least I hope. I just love the way that she says "and I oop." Kind of reminds me of Trisha Paytas. Out here sounding like some foreign ass language from the deepest, darkest depths of the jungle. Literally sounded like some shit that a wild hyena in Africa would make to warn his pack of an incoming threat. Wow, these Visco girls are really out here making up totally different languages. I'm just hoping and praying that one day we could possibly get a translation for this ancient language that I do not know at all. No one, literally no one, Visco girls. And I oop, no one, literally no one. Visco girl at the toilet. And I poop. So from what I understand, Visco girls are basically like the female versions of hypebeasts who wear Supreme 24/7, but instead intentionally try to look basic as fuck. Correct me if I'm wrong. No one. Literally no one. Visco girls out here sounding like a water sprinkler after every sentence. And I oop. The invasion of the Visco girls are coming to a town near you. Imagine a whole bunch of Visco girls running down the street screaming "and I oop, and I oop, and I oop," out here sounding like antelopes or some shit, you know, all running down the street with scrunchies on their wrist and hydro flask in their hands as if they're ready for war or something. You know, all the people who aren't a Visco girls are pretty much doomed. They're taking over the entire planet. It's over, man. We gotta all hide under bomb shelters because these girls are unstoppable. Now here's the thing, the first video we saw was obviously ironic, obviously making fun of Visco girls in an exaggerative way, at least I hope so. The second video, I don't know what the hell was going on there. You know, a whole bunch of blonde white girls running down the streets, must have been an invasion of some sort, I don't know. But definitely there are a lot of ironic videos floating around. And if you are a Visco girl, ironically, I salute you because that shit is hilarious. Keep doing what you're doing. I need the content. But here's the thing, here's the scary thing. There are thousands upon thousands of girls who are actually doing this shit unironically, who are actually serious about this. Because I recently found a text message that a person leaked online. Yes, I'm spilling the tea. And so did this person. Apparently they are the best friend of this person. Their best friend is a Visco girl. And the text message that this best friend leaked of their best friend says a lot about them. By the way, this is a terrible best friend because you shouldn't be leaking stuff like this. But the text message says, "You know what I've always wanted to say? It's that even though making fun of Visco girls is a trend nowadays and it's funny and all, but honestly, we Visco girls are the way we are because we are sick of being judged. Oh yeah, because Visco girls have been super oppressed, highly oppressed for a very long time, of course. Like maybe, just maybe, we all dress the same because we are sick of walking into Starbucks and getting looked at weirdly because our outfit isn't trendy, and maybe we all just say the same phrases because maybe. How many more times is she gonna say maybe? Maybe we are sick of getting called socially awkward. Like, I don't know, maybe just me. Like, I don't know, but just maybe if people weren't so judgmental, we wouldn't have to all try so hard to be basic and be a Visco girl. Something to think about before you make fun of us for saying "and I oop" and owning a hydro flask. Now, I sincerely hope that that is satire and that that person isn't serious, but I highly doubt, based on the way that they worded this whole thing, that they're joking. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me at all if this person was being 100% serious. Me wearing chains and baggy pants in a school full of Visco girls. Damn, they've got this person surrounded. Now here's the thing. Now obviously, I gotta make this disclaimer because it's 2019 and people get offended by everything. And I'm not trying to have an army of Visco girls emailing me and sending hate messages to my Instagram because they felt personally attacked. I don't have a problem with people who want to dress like this at all. Everyone has their own styles. Everyone has their own personality with the way that they want to dress. Go ahead, do what you want to do. I'm hippie in that way. But here's the thing. When you intentionally try to emulate or copycat a type of personality or aesthetic because it fits the look you're trying to pull off, it's just kind of weird. It's like, you guys know what I mean. You don't have to fit that stereotype in order to look a certain way. Dress how you want to dress, but don't change your personality to fit how you want to dress, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, basically running off of that, Dr. Destiny reporting in to give you guys your daily dose of truth. I hope you guys paid attention, absorbed all the information that I've just said. This job is very hard. It's very hard trying to help so many lost souls out here who unironically do the cringiest shit online. Oh my god, there needs to be an intervention of some sort. Let's bring all the e-girls, the e-boys, the Visco girls together and just have a huge ass intervention. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, stay